Just arrived in Granada like literally 5 minutes ago. I just left my things at the hostel. Hola, ¿qué tal? And I'm already in love with the colonial architecture, and there's a beautiful sunset going on. It's Friday night and it's happening here in Granada, Nicaragua. I'm just back here in the room at Oasis Hostel, and as soon as you arrive at this hostel, they just give you 3 free drinks straight up. So I'm literally being thrown into the madness this Friday night in Granada. It's day 1 here in Granada, Nicaragua, and I'm standing right in front of the Immaculate Conception Cathedral, which is a big touristy spot here in Granada. It's located on the main square, where they also have a Selena hostel. I don't usually go in churches, but I decided to go in, and they had some pretty cool frescoes up on the ceiling, so it's free. Why not just go in and have a look? And now I'm getting a little hungry, and I've heard there's a really typical food here of Granada. It's called Vigorón. I don't know too much about it, so let's go see what it's all about. Supposedly I can find lots of people selling it here in the main square, so let's go check out this Vigorón. I've now had Vigorón for the first time, and I can say it is damn good. So it's basically boiled yuca, cabbage salad, and chicharrón, which is deep fried pork belly, and you can find that pretty much all over South America and Central America. And to drink, I had a chicha, which is basically a corn drink. It's a little different depending on what country you're in, but this one had like corn chunks in it, and it was actually really refreshing and nice. It was almost like having a Central American version of a bubble tea. Although most Latin countries have soccer or football as a national sport, Nicaragua actually has baseball as a national sport. So you see a lot of baseball jerseys being sold around town, and in these stalls there's actually some pretty cool Nicaragua tank tops, and I think I might go purchase one because I have worn this Costa Rica tank top probably for the last 3 years. I think I've worn it like 1,000 times since then, and there's a big rip here on the side, so I think it's about time to say goodbye to Costa Rica and hello to Nicaragua. I actually wasn't too impressed by the quality of those tank tops, so I might try to get one at the market a little later. And in case you are wondering, it is really freaking hot today in Granada, 32 degrees. And after having that delicious Vigorón for lunch, I need my sweets. I am a sweet fiend. So it just so happens that here in Granada they have a chocolate museum. That's what I'm gonna go check out now. You can kind of do a tip-based tour of the museum, and they give you some free samples. So that's what I'm after right now. Let's go check out the chocolate museum.
Okay, come over here.
Yep.
Two, three. Smash it first.
Alright, here we go.
Chocolate, bate, bate, 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 chocolate, bate, chocolate, bate, chocolate. ¡Excelente! En español. Y dice, arriba, abajo, al centro, adentro.
Movimiento.
Adentro. Ok, excelente.
Wow, I have only good things to say about the chocolate tour of the Chocolate Museum. They are so nice in there. You're not in there for very long. The tour only takes about 15 minutes. They show you the process of how chocolate is made, and then you get to try a lot of their delicious products. So I tried all sorts of like rum with chocolate, peanuts. They make their own Nicatella, which is like their version of Nutella. So the Chocolate Museum is a must go. And I tried to buy some like chocolate covered peanuts when I was in there, but they didn't have change. So they just gave it to me. It was supposed to be $3.50, and they just gifted it to me, and I gave them a tip, of course, and that was the Chocolate Museum. Definitely check it out here in Granada. I'm eating the most delicious chocolate peanuts ever. To tell you that behind me is Iglesia La Merced, or La Merced Church. And the thing about this church is that it has the best viewpoint in town, just up there on that tower. You can actually see all of Granada, especially the Immaculate Conception Cathedral, which is where we were this morning. I believe it's $1 to get up the tower. So let's go see what Granada looks like from above here at Iglesia La Merced. Okay, this is pretty freaking cool because I am the only one up here, and if I click here on the screen, wow, what a view of Granada. So that behind me is the Immaculate Conception Church where I was this morning, and there are literally 4 views that you can check out Granada from. So let me take a second to soak this in. I just took a stroll through the Mercado Público here of Granada, and that was pretty freaking crazy. Just all sorts of things happening at the same time, and they sell just about anything you can imagine, from universal remotes to wet wipes to all fruits and vegetables and boxers. I definitely had an interesting stroll around. Now I'm gonna make my way to La Calzada, which is actually like a hot point here at night. So follow me to La Calzada. So I'm here checking out La Calzada, and it's too early in the day for anything to be going on. There's just a few scattered people having drinks, and this leads us right back to the main square of Granada. I've been freaking vlogging in this heat all day, so I'm actually gonna go back to the hostel right now and have a beer there, and once we get there I'm gonna show you around the hostel, tell you a little about it, because it might be a great place for you to stay.
You want coconut, amigo? Coconut? Come buon amigo.
Oh, gracias.
Mira amigo, mira amigo. Mira amigo, mira. Mira, coco rosa, de chocolate, banana, de peanuts.
¿Cuánto es ese de chocolate?
El paquete que aquí está.
¿Cuánto es?
Mira, un paquete 50 Córdoba.
50.
Sí, o sea, 2 paquetes 100 Córdoba. 1 50 Cordobita.
Está.
Que aquí, mira, por 2 100 Córdoba.
Sí,
Rosa y chocolate.
no, voy a llevar uno.
Ok, amigo.
Sí, gracias.
Jessica.
Jessica, mucho gusto.
Gracias. Más tarde.
Que le vaya bien.
Bueno, amigo.
So here I am on my top bunk. Some things never change. I just quickly want to talk about the hostel I'm staying at here in Granada. It's called Oasis, and it's a very big hostel with lots of rooms, which means there's a lot of travelers and like-minded people that you can meet, which is great. Their prices were pretty affordable. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but I will put it down here during the edit. They offer free breakfast, which is great, and they do a cool thing where it's like one day it's Western breakfast and the other day it's Nika breakfast, so you get a good variety. And they also have a pool, which is excellent for that morning dip, and they have a great bar, and the staff is very friendly. I really don't have anything bad to say about Oasis Hostel so far. Forgot to mention the fact that every night that you're staying here, of course, from 6 to 7 p.m., they just give you 3 free drinks. I don't think I've ever stayed at a hostel in my 8 years of traveling that has done that.
So we're here in Laguna, Apoyo. This is the public beach area where there's a bunch of local restaurants and bars. As you can see, this is where most of the locals come to hang out. It's a free entrance. This is where you'll find most of the Nicaraguans spend their weekends.
Thank you, Dad.
So when you come to Laguna, Apoyo, there are 2 types of places that you can go to. One is a more local vibe with bars and restaurants. You drive up, there's no entrance fee. And the second is you can pay a day pass to one of the hostels or restaurants. They have a little bit more facilities like kayaks, some have stand-up paddle boards, inner tubes, sun decks for you to swim out to. So we're going to show you both of those types of places today, and right now we're starting here at the local spot. We are going to go to a hostel called Paradiso next. It has a $7 day pass entrance fee. So we're parked over here at the yellow table where Irenka is ordering us some beers.
Turns out lagoon activities were the thing to do today because we went to check out Paradiso and they were absolutely full. We could not get in, so we came to another spot called Laguna Beach Club, and it's probably just as cool as the other one. I've never been to the other one, but this is a pretty cool spot. And in your day pass you have things included like kayaks and all the equipment necessary to just chill out on the lagoon, and you can swim out to the decks and stuff, so really not a bad day here at Laguna Beach Club.
We're on a Sunday and a lot of people are here. As you can see, the lake is full. About the same price to get in, $7. You can also bring your own alcohol and food here, which we did not, but something to think about if you were going to come to Laguna Beach Club. So we did not get into Paradiso, which is my favorite place to go in Laguna Apoyo. It has a much bigger beach, and the bar and restaurant are closer to the water. Here we have to walk up several flights of stairs every time we want to go get a beer. The beach is not as big, but you do have paddle boards and kayaks to use, similar to Paradiso. So not a bad second option. Your workout for your beers here. In Paradiso, they bring them to you, which is nice.
So I'm now trying the national drink of Nicaragua. It's called macua. It's made from lime, orange juice, and guava, and the mixer is rum. The rum company called Flor de Caña actually had a contest of who could make the best drink with the rum, and a guy from Granada won. Yeah, he just won the contest and that was it. So a guy from Granada actually won, and he invented the macua, which I must say is a little muddy looking, like not the best looking drink, but it's quite nice and refreshing. So cheers to Nicaragua. Salud. I could really go for one of those drinks right now. Anyways, besides Granada, San Juan del Sur is likely to be another one of your stops here in Nicaragua, but things can get a little pricier over there. So in this video here, I run you through how much everything costs in that region. So I'll see you over there in San Juan del Sur in 3, 2, 1.